Welcome! Today we'll be looking at all the cards from this 2024 Panini DonRuss Elite Blaster Box. There are 24 cards in all, and they're in alphabetical order so you can easily find what you're looking for. De'Von Achane made a splash in his rookie season with the Dolphins, setting franchise records with 78 receptions and 6 receiving touchdowns for a running back. Despite a struggling run game, Achane's versatility and playmaking ability stood out. What do you think about his potential for the next season? Next up, we have Las Vegas Raider Maxx Crosby. Crosby's 2024 season with the Raiders was tough, missing 5 games due to injury but still posting 7.5 sacks and 28 solo tackles. Despite the setbacks, he remains a key player for the team. Do you think Crosby will bounce back stronger next season? Last card of the pack is a green parallel of Dallas Cowboys rookie wide receiver Ryan Flournoy. Flournoy had a quiet 2024 season with 10 catches for 102 yards. Despite limited opportunities, he showed flashes of potential, especially in the final games. Do you think he'll get more chances next season? Zaire Franklin had another standout season with the Indianapolis Colts in 2024. He led the league with 173 total tackles, 93 solo tackles, 3.5 sacks, 6 passes defended, 2 interceptions, and 5 forced fumbles over 17 games. Franklin's consistent performance earned him his first Pro Bowl and second-team All-Pro selections. Zach Frazier had a remarkable rookie season with the Pittsburgh Steelers in 2024. Drafted in the second round, he started all 16 games at center, missing only 2 due to injury. Frazier earned a spot on the Pro Football Writers of America All-Rookie team and won the Joe Green Great Performance Award as the Steelers' top rookie. He played 975 offensive snaps, allowing only 1 sack and finished with the 6th best run-blocking grade among centers. Former Chargers tight end Antonio Gates. Undrafted out of Kent State, he became a legendary tight end for the Chargers, amassing 955 catches, 11,841 yards, and 116 touchdowns. An 8-time Pro Bowler, he retired in 2018 and remains a Chargers legend. Here's a base version of Jared Goff, QB for the Detroit Lions. Jared Goff had a standout 2024 season, setting career highs with a 72.4% completion rate and 4,629 passing yards, earning him an NFL MVP finalist spot. They would lose a heartbreaker to Washington in the playoffs. Trey Hendrickson, defensive end for the Cincinnati Bengals. Trey Hendrickson had a standout 2024 season with the Bengals, leading the league with 17.5 sacks and earning a spot on the AP All-Pro First Team. His performance was a key factor in the Bengals' defensive success. Do you think he'll be able to maintain this level of play next season? Tyreek Hill had a solid 2024 season with the Dolphins, recording 81 catches for 959 yards and 6 touchdowns. Despite some injury challenges, he remained a key playmaker for Miami. However, Hill expressed frustration with the team's performance and hinted at wanting a change of scenery. Do you think he'll stay with the Dolphins, or will he be traded? TJ Hawkinson's 2024 season with the Minnesota Vikings was a bit of a letdown. After returning from a torn ACL, he managed 41 receptions for 455 yards but failed to score any touchdowns. Despite flashes of his potential, Hawkinson struggled to regain his pre-injury form, leaving fans and coaches wanting more. Do you think he'll bounce back stronger next season? Final card of the pack is for Lamar Jackson, and it's a field vision variant. Lamar Jackson had an outstanding 2024 season with the Baltimore Ravens. He threw for 4,172 yards, 41 touchdowns, and only 4 interceptions, earning him a spot as a finalist for the NFL MVP award. Jackson also rushed for 915 yards and 4 touchdowns, showcasing his dual threat capabilities. Travis Kelce had a solid 2024 season with the Kansas City Chiefs, despite some off-field distractions. He recorded 93 receptions for 984 yards and 5 touchdowns. Kelce's performance helped the Chiefs secure a playoff spot, although he chose to rest for the final game of the season. Do you think Kelce will continue playing next season, or is retirement on his mind? Sam Laporta had another impressive season with the Detroit Lions in 2024. As a second-year player, he caught 60 passes for 726 yards and 7 touchdowns, solidifying his role as one of the top tight ends in the league. His performance helped the Lions secure the #1 seed in the NFC. Laporta's consistency and ability to make big plays in crucial moments made him a key part of the Lions' offense. Do you think he'll continue to improve in his third season? Raheem Mostert's 2024 season with the Miami Dolphins was a bit challenging. At 32, he managed 85 carries for 278 yards and 2 touchdowns, averaging 3.3 yards per carry. Despite limited opportunities, Mostert remained a reliable part of the Dolphins' offense, contributing 19 receptions for 161 yards. His experience and veteran presence were valuable, even though the team didn't make the playoffs. Next up is Isaiah Pacheco, the running back for the Kansas City Chiefs. Isaiah Pacheco had a breakout 2024 season, rushing for 310 yards on 83 carries and scoring 1 touchdown in 7 games. His impressive performance earned him a key role in goal line situations and established him as the team's primary rusher. Do you think he'll continue to be a dominant force in the Chiefs' backfield next season? Next is a base of Pittsburgh Steelers wide receiver George Pickens. He had a mixed 2024 season with the Steelers, recording 59 receptions for 900 yards and 3 touchdowns. Despite some off-field issues, his highlight was a touchdown catch in the wild-card game against the Ravens. Do you think he'll overcome his challenges and improve next season? Tip Ryman's rookie season with the Arizona Cardinals in 2024 was a learning experience. Drafted in the 3rd round, he played 31 snaps in Week 1 and recorded his first reception for 5 yards in Week 5. Despite limited playing time, Ryman showed potential and determination, making a mark as the team's 3rd tight end behind Trey McBride and Elijah Higgins. Do you think he'll get more opportunities to shine next season? Aaron Rodgers' 2024 season with the New York Jets was a mixed bag. Despite returning from an Achilles injury, he managed to throw for 3,897 yards, 28 touchdowns, and 11 interceptions. However, the Jets finished with a disappointing 5-12 record. Rodgers showed flashes of his former self, especially in the final weeks, but the overall season was underwhelming. Do you think he'll decide to come back for another season? Kyle Shanahan's 2024 season with the San Francisco 49ers was a roller coaster. Despite high expectations following a Super Bowl appearance, the team finished with a disappointing 6-11 record. Shanahan faced criticism for the team's inability to close out games and make the playoffs. Injuries played a part, but the pressure is mounting on Shanahan to turn things around. Do you think he'll be able to bounce back next season? A base card for Amon-Ra St. Brown. The star wide receiver had a standout 2024 season with the Detroit Lions, recording 115 receptions for 1,263 yards and 12 touchdowns. Despite the Lions' early playoff exit, St. Brown's consistent performance and ability to make big plays kept the team competitive. Do you think he'll be the Lions' key player again next season? Next up, we have a base Thurman Thomas. Thurman Thomas had an illustrious NFL career, primarily with the Buffalo Bills, where he became a key part of their K-gun offense. Over 13 seasons, he rushed for 12,074 yards and 65 touchdowns, and also caught 472 passes for 4,458 yards and 23 touchdowns. A 5-time Pro Bowler and the 1991 NFL MVP. Next, we have a base of former Atlanta Falcons quarterback Michael Vick. Vick's NFL career was a mix of incredible talent and controversy. He was a dynamic quarterback known for his speed and agility, leading the Falcons to the playoffs and earning multiple Pro Bowl selections. However, his career was marred by a legal scandal involving dogfighting, resulting in a prison sentence. After his release, he made a successful comeback with the Eagles but never fully reclaimed his early career glory. And here's a numbered, blue status Michael Vick card. I really like this one. From a limited run of 875, this is a really nice looking card. Michael Vick had a remarkable NFL career, known for his dual threat capabilities as a quarterback. Drafted first overall by the Atlanta Falcons in 2001, Vick became the first quarterback to rush for over 1,000 yards in a season. Here we have a green Roman Wilson. Roman Wilson's 2024 season with the Pittsburgh Steelers was unfortunately marred by injuries. Drafted in the 3rd round, Wilson was sidelined with an ankle sprain during training camp and missed the entire preseason. He made his debut in Week 6 but was placed on injured reserve again due to a hamstring injury. Despite these setbacks, Wilson returned to practice in December and remains hopeful for a stronger comeback in the 2025 season. Thanks for joining us this week. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment down below. Come back again to see what we're showing off next. Until then, stay safe and keep ripping those packs.